This week, I'm going to take my wife, Amy, spot and stalk hunting to try and get a hog. And then I'm going to see if I can get a hog with a crossbow. Then Nick is looking for some venison to fill the freezer, so I'm going to take him out after a doe. Should be pretty easy, right?
From an early age, I was obsessed with pursuing wildlife. The only way to learn was through trial and error or meeting new people and learning from them. Now my livelihood is completely based on the great outdoors. This show is about sharing new tips to become better outdoorsmen and women, gaining knowledge from experts to improve our success in the hunting and fishing world, pursuing new adventures and new experiences in the outdoors. This is Total Outdoor Pursuit.
How's it going, everybody? This is Nick from Total Outdoor Programming, out today in our tree stand to try and get a little bit of practice with the crossbow before we go out tomorrow for my first day of deer season here in Indiana. And I'm just gonna get a couple shots in from the stand. Looking good.
I bet you couldn't do that again if you had to.
Well, let's see if I can.
Sweet.
Call me Deadeye. Okay guys, so I've hunted out of a stand before, but I've never even actually gotten a shot opportunity. And I would say I am what they would call a novice as far as stand hunting. I haven't done it a whole bunch. So luckily I have Marty here to walk me through it, and I'll give you a couple of tips he gave me as we were getting set up today and stuff to think about for tomorrow while we're hunting. I'm tied off. I got my safety harness here. If this stand were to suddenly not be underneath me anymore, probably wouldn't feel real good to come up against these straps and then maybe even hit the tree, but it's gonna be a heck of a lot better than falling all the way down to the ground. We've decided I'm not gonna take a shot over 20 yards. I know that there are a lot of really great crossbow and even compound bow shooters out there that are comfortable taking shots past 20, 30, even 40 yards. But for me, ethically, I don't feel comfortable shooting at an animal I plan to take down quickly, cleanly, and easily over about 20 yards. When you're gonna be up in a stand hunting, if you're new to the sport, or even if you've done it for a while, go over in your head and make sure you got your safety check going on. Make sure you know what your yardage is, what your ranges are, and what you're comfortable and accurate shooting at, and you should see your numbers go up and have a lot more fun when you're out hunting.
Nick's got his confidence built up in his crossbow shooting. Now it's time to hit the woods. It's early bow season, and we're looking for a mature doe only. Doe fawn came right through our shooting lane. Perfect opportunity to shoot, just not quite big enough. Maybe next year. All of a sudden, the doe we're looking for slips in right behind us. The doe stops at 20 yards, perfectly broadside. Nick's about to shoot, and then all of a sudden she turns and quarters to us.
I'm ready. You ready? And now.
Just too steep of an angle, too much of a risk of hitting that shoulder bone, so we decided to wait. Next thing you know, she turns and walks straight out of range. She's out of my range. I can't see her. It's early afternoon. We decided to go ahead and head back and get some lunch and come back in the evening.
Alright guys, we came out this morning. We had a couple good shot opportunities. I just wasn't comfortable with any of the shots. They were quartering away too much or just outside of my comfortable range. So we snuck out, took a little bit of a break. We're back here in the evening. We're gonna see if we can get a few more deer underneath the stand. Going for a good sized doe today. And let's see if we can make this happen for you.
I think Nick must be getting some pre-shot practice in. The rest of the evening was a really cool show. We had a pair of twins come in, a doe fawn and a button buck. Cool little drop tine buck. He'll be really cool next year. An adult doe was out at 60 yards feeding for a long time. It was really cool for Nick to be able to see deer that close, a situation he hasn't really been in before. And then we got to see something else that you don't typically see. The daylight started fading. We hadn't got the shot we came for. We're just going to have to wait and try again another day.
The white-tailed deer has a sense of smell 10,000 times more powerful than a human, and every air current educates them on their surroundings. We use sprays, liquids, and solids to cover up our scent and attract whitetails. Until today, we have never actually let the air molecules of wind determine the success of our hunt. Introducing Wind Scent, a patent-pending technology that attracts and bonds with the air molecules around you, covering your scent and releasing scent attractant that lasts longer and travels farther. Wind Scent offers custom intervals for your hunting conditions to release scent as often as every 90 seconds. Wind Scent is rechargeable and reusable. Wind Scent lasts up to 40 hours on a single charge and up to 20 hours on one vapor cartridge. Wind Scent's proprietary lineup of vapor hunting scent preserves genuine urine and attractants. The combination of a superior scent product emitted on continuous intervals as an air vapor gives the hunter the highest potential odds of harvesting a mature buck.
Check out Total Outdoor Programming on YouTube for more great tips and tactics on hunting, fishing, camping, grilling, trophy field care, taxidermy tips, and even more. Plus, you can watch full episodes of Total Outdoor Pursuit and even extras, outtakes, and bloopers off the cutting room floor.
Come on, Rock! You're a bum! You're a bum, Rock!
Here they come! Here they come!
Are they?
Be sure to subscribe and join in on the conversations. Check it out at youtube.com/Total Outdoor.
You can get a hold of the Total Outdoor Pursuit and Total Outdoor Programming team through social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for the latest updates on where we're at and what we're chasing. We love hitting the road and trying new things. If you excel at any type of hunting or fishing, whether you're a professional guide or just average Joes like us, and you would like to be part of an episode teaching us what you know, send us an email at totaloutdoorpursuit@gmail.com and maybe you'll be in a future episode.
Later ended up being about a month later. Man, it was a lot colder. We saw a doe working her way through the woods in the distance, and then we saw some more deer start to turn and head our way. This could be it.
There's 2 bucks. Are those all bucks? Those are all bucks, dude. Just be ready, just in case, but I don't think we're gonna miss.
Can you believe it? All 3 of them were bucks. Really? think Nick's really starting to get an itchy trigger finger.
If I'm not gonna go home with the doe, I at least want to go home with a big fat squirrel. Something to eat tonight. I've got a whole pack of broadheads I'll give you at home. I'll even pay for the bull.
Dude,
Right there.
it's got aluminum and everything on it. That's an expensive shot.
I'll pay for it. What is it, like 20 bucks? That's like what? That's like a $20 squirrel.
It's $20.
That'd be the best tasting squirrel I've ever tasted.
Yeah. I think he's either getting bored or he's really getting hungry. One or the other. Poor squirrel.
A pair of long underwear, a pair of jeans, and my hunting pants. And then I've got my thermal on, a t-shirt, my hunting shirt, my hunting coat, my gloves, my hat, and I'm still free. I've got 2 pairs of wool socks on! 2 pairs of wool socks on, military grade boots. And I'm cold. What? Yeah, it was cold today. So I don't know why I was so cold today, but I was cold today.
Well,
yeah.
So we felt good. We had a good feeling right up until the neighbor's chainsaw rang out about 100 yards behind us. That kind of put the old kibosh on the hunt this morning. So,
Well, at least he was nice about it and yelled, "Hey!" 3 or 4 times before he started the chainsaw.
hey,
Hey!
fire up this chainsaw.
Hey, dear, we're getting ready to fire some chainsaws, and I'm gonna go do donuts in my bobcat out around here.
With
But
my German Shepherd.
don't worry, my dog chased off all the deer yesterday, so.
Nick, I don't want you to get discouraged about hunting being too tough, so I'm going to show you how it should go.
Here we are at Stone Creek Hunting Ranch in Missouri, going after wild hogs. We're sitting up on top of a ridge, and we've got a low spot on both sides of us. Feeders up here. We're going to see if we can't get these hogs to slip up on top. See if we can't get some action. I don't think I'm in. I don't think I'm in quick because I'm hungry.
So the recovery happened. It was so dark, we're not really sure if we got it on film, the recovery. So just going to point out the hog here. Had him come in directly to the feeder, and man, he did not want to get out from behind that feeder. Finally managed to get a shot. Glad to have got him. So here he is. We'll get him put in the cooler too with the other ones. See, Nick, you just sit in the stand and shoot something when it comes out. It's pretty easy, really.
We wanted to design a broadhead that was different, that was tougher. A broadhead that didn't sacrifice penetration due to cutting diameter. A fixed and expandable broadhead with field point accuracy. What we came up with was more than we ever imagined. 3 choices, 1 devastating result. Bipolar broadheads, truly the best of both worlds.
You can get a hold of the Total Outdoor Pursuit and Total Outdoor Programming team through social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for the latest updates on where we're at and what we're chasing. We love hitting the road and trying new things. If you excel at any type of hunting or fishing, whether you're a professional guide or just average Joes like us, and you would like to be part of an episode teaching us what you know, send us an email at totaloutdoorpursuit@gmail.com and maybe you'll be in a future episode.
Shadow Hunter Professional Grade Hunting Blinds. Innovation that lets you hunt like a pro. Proudly made in the American heartland. Our systems elevate you to the perfect vantage point and are engineered for your total comfort and concealment. Built to a higher standard, the customizable Shadow Hunter system keeps you on top of your game. Start hunting like a pro today. Find your dealer at shadowhunterblinds.com.
Check out Total Outdoor Programming on YouTube for more great tips and tactics on hunting, fishing, camping, grilling, trophy field care, taxidermy tips, and even more. Plus, you can watch full episodes of Total Outdoor Pursuit and even extras, outtakes, and bloopers off the cutting room floor.
Come on, Rock. You're a bum. You're a bum, Rock.
Here they come. Here they come.
Are they?
Be sure to subscribe and join in on the conversations. Check it out at youtube.com/Total Outdoor. Now we're into the end of the deer season, and Nick and I decide to hit the woods again.
We're out here early morning. We've been coming out pretty much all season trying to get a doe. It's been a little bit harder than we thought it was going to be. Right now we're right in the middle of a bonus antlerless season here in Indiana. We're going to set up today. We're in a nice little field right off the woods. We're in a pop-up blind, and we've got our muzzleloader, and hopefully we're going to make things happen.
Hey guys, we're still out here in Indiana. I'm hunting with Nick. I think he's cursed.
A few does crossed our field, and then they started working down the edge, kind of working their way towards us.
Boy, that makes it a lot easier to keep an eye on them. We've got visual on 3 of them. Don't know where the other 3 went, but they're moving around. They're probably about 30 yards out of range right now. But if they keep moving this way, we could possibly get a shot.
Oh, there's 3 of them. Here we go. One of them's getting closer.
I'm gonna wait for you to call the shot.
Oh, okay. Did you have a good shot on the vitals, or is she covered up?
She's got a quarter or 2 and they're stuck in the way.
Let's wait for a second then.
Seriously, both of them are just to the left. Do you see them?
Yeah. Which way are they looking? Are they looking back to the left?
They're both right there. There, one's looking one way, one's looking to the right.
Okay.
Oh God, dude, I'm like shaking like a leaf on a tree, dude. I feel like I can shoot it.
It's staring right at us. Just be real careful.
Oh my God, I can shoot it, Marty. I really feel like I can take this thing down.
Yeah, I think the one that's closer is directly behind that tree.
She is. I saw her go in. She hasn't come out yet.
Okay.
But there's one right behind her.
That one's kind of turning to coming this way too.
Yeah. Oh God.
Just remember, it comes time to taking a shot. Just kind of, just keep that crosshair right behind the shoulder, about midway up, and just kind of gently squeeze the trigger.
Behind the shoulder.
Yeah.
Top to bottom. Halfway between. Tuck it right up
Imagine where those lungs would be. There's one moving to the right. Yeah. But the closest one is still right behind the tree. Yeah. Yep, she pops out. I got a pretty good window. She's starting to come out a little bit fast. If she were to take another step and put her head up, I think I could get her. Just be ready. If she takes, will you take that glove off? If she takes 2 steps, I think for sure you'll have her. Let's just wait, make sure she's perfectly good broadside. Right. I'm gonna cock it. Do you have brush in the way? She's moving. She takes one more step and I won't. Okay. Then the gun won't cock.
We had 3 does in perfect range, but then the hammer jammed. We needed a tool to fix it, which we did not have, so our only option was just to sit there in the blind and watch the deer until they moved out of the area.
Don't talk to me right now.
We're out with Justin Hoffman, the owner of Stone Creek Hunting Ranch, and we're putting a spot and stalk on some hogs, but it is extremely dry, the leaves are horribly crunchy, and slipping up on these hogs is not easy at all, unless you have some luck on your side.
It's right through there right now. Let's move from left to right. Get ready. Get ready.
Good shot.
What's the chances?
Good shot.
Guys, I'm trying too.
Good shot.
What is the chances of that?
Was he in the water?
I don't think he was in the water. I think he was just like right on the side. The whole time he was just like...
I mean, rocked him in the head. Yeah, he had to keep it all muddy for his food. Yeah. Through the head. For about 100, 115, 100 and a quarter.
Oh yeah.
He's fat.
You take them when you can get them, especially when it's as crunchy as it is out here right now. It's hard stalking right now. Well, what'd you think?
My heart's still racing. That happened quick.
You got it?
Fish them on out of there. That's how you do it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Don't expect me to do this with a deer.
Yeah. Hey, this week on Total Outdoor Pursuit, we're in Missouri chasing some hogs with Justin Hoffman from Stone Creek Hunting Ranch. Got Amy her first hog of the trip here. Not the biggest one, but he's going to be a great eater. So anyways, tell us what happened.
We're going to slip up this ridge here and go on a bigger group of hogs that were up there, and we came up this little hill and this guy popped up out of this little pond, and we locked eyes and kind of froze, and
love ever since?
It was love ever since. Yeah, it happened real quick.
I'm not sure that he agrees with it.
Maybe not. Happened real quick, but got a good shot on him, and he'll be pretty tasty. He's a good size for eating.
How many hogs would you say we've seen today, Justin? I mean, it's just been one after another. It's just a matter of trying to get in on them.
Maybe in the 40s, you'd say?
I would say probably around that. It's April, usually, you know, considered the rainy season, but it is dry as can be, and trying to get up on these hogs is hard I mean, it's just crunching everywhere. So you kind of got to take the shots where you can get them. All right, cool. Well, thank you, Justin.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Amy, good shooting.
Thank you.
You know, if you want to go chasing some hogs too, get a hold of Justin Hoffman at Stone Creek Hunting Ranch. Does an excellent job, excellent lodge, tons of hogs, and there are a lot of hogs that were huge compared to the ones we are getting. We just didn't happen to get close enough to get any of those because of the dry conditions. So get a hold of Justin at Stone Creek Hunting Ranch and you'll have a great time. Well, unfortunately, despite our effort, Nick and I didn't end up getting a doe for the year, but, you know, we learned a lot, had a lot of fun doing it, and that's part of what makes hunting so fun. You just never know what's going to happen. You know, sometimes it just takes a little bit of luck, and sometimes it just takes the right guide. Next week, my friend Chris and I are going to take his daughter Haley out. We're going to teach her gun safety tips and how to shoot properly. Then we're going to take her out turkey hunting for the first time.